Hey guys, welcome back. In this segment of pipe design, Casey's going to show us how to create interference checks for pipe crossings. This is important because it's just one more layer of checking our drawings to make sure that we don't have problems. Of course, both sanitary and multiple storm pipes would all need to be done in Civil 3D in order for the interference check to work. But it's a great additional resource to make sure that we don't have problems. So let's pay attention to Casey and let's learn.
Welcome back everyone, it's Casey. Today we're going to be going over how you can run an interference check on your Civil 3D file once you have your sanitary sewer and storm sewer networks in place. So once you've created your networks, oftentimes we're going to have pipe crossings such as this one right here where you have sanitary sewer pipes crossing over stormwater pipes, or they're crossing over in the same spot. So oftentimes we're going to have interference, meaning that the pipes are way too close to each other, or as they are designed, they're designed in a way such that one of them is going through the other one, which is obviously not actually possible. So, or at least it shouldn't ever be designed that way. So one of the ways that you can check for interferences so that you can see where are the pipe crossings that are giving you trouble is by doing an interference check. So if you go to the Analyze tab here, you'll see interference check right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate one more time before we get started that you want to have your stormwater pipes and your sanitary sewer pipes inside of your file made with Civil 3D pipe networks, and you want their inverts to be finalized or close to finalized. Obviously, if you check for interferences and you find some interferences, you're going to make changes to your inverts or networks such that they don't interfere, but you want them to have inverts that are somewhat realistic. As you can see from our profiles here, we have inverts for both our sanitary sewer profiles as well as our stormwater profiles that are subject to change. However, they're pretty close to what they probably will end up being. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click this interference check button. We're going to select a part from the first network. So we're going to select it from our stormwater network right here. And then we're going to select another part from our sanitary sewer network. So you can do interference checks on the same network, or you can do it on two different networks. So we're going to select the other network, which is our sanitary sewer network. We can just name this Storm A to Sanitary Sewer A. Okay, and then our network 1 is Storm A, our network 2 is Sanitary Sewer A. We're going to go ahead and leave our interferences on the 0 layer and the style is standard. We'll go ahead and press OK. And then as you can see, it's going to say no interferences found. We're going to go ahead and look at our tool space really quick here, and we're going to right click on this interference check and go to Properties. We're going to select Criteria here, and we're going to hit Apply 3D Proximity Check. We're going to use distance as our criteria. And we're going to go ahead and set a distance of 18 inches or 1.5 feet. So I'll go ahead and set it as 1.5 feet here. Okay, and then as you can see, it's going to automatically rerun, and it's going to find 4 interferences. So I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to look for some of these interferences. And as you can see here with the standard style, they're going to pop up in these green circles. So you can see that there's some interference going on here. So there's 2 interferences popping up here. There's another one popping up right here. So obviously they're interfering with each other where they cross right here. And then there's another one. If I just go ahead and run select similar, there should be a 4th, right here. So there's a 4th interference going on. It looks like this structure is interfering with this pipe here. So we're not going to go through and fix all the inverts now. That's a pretty self-explanatory process. We're going to go ahead and adjust the inverts here of both your sanitary sewer and your stormwater pipes such that they don't interfere. You can go back and watch the videos on the creation of pipe networks for sanitary sewer and stormwater networks to know how to adjust the inverts. You're just going to make those changes such that they don't interfere. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing one more time, but we're going to do it with this Storm B network here. So I'm going to go ahead and do interference check. Select this guy, and as you can see here, we're probably going to have some interference here. This pipe's running through a structure, so that there's definitely something going to go down there. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to name this guy Storm B to Sanitary Sewer A. Okay, and then our network 1 and network 2 are Sanitary Sewer A and Storm B. Layers we can leave as 0 for now. Interference style can be standard. Go ahead and press OK. And then we're just going to go ahead and double check our criteria. So I'm going to drag our tool space back over. We're going to go ahead and hit interference check properties, criteria. We want to apply 3D proximity check, and then 1.5 feet. And then as you can see, there's 5 interferences found. So we're just going to go ahead and look in our file So obviously we've got the interference going on here that we predicted. We've got more interferences going on right here. So it looks like these pipes are able to run right next to each other despite looking closer than 1.5 feet together. So that's probably going to have to get adjusted and changed just by taking a good look at it. We can go down here, and as you can see, there's another interference where the pipes cross right here. So we've got some more interference going on. Okay. So this is just a good way, or a good really quick way to find out where your problem crossings are at. So just by running that, we were able to narrow down, okay, we don't have any issues going on with the crossing right here. We don't have any issues going on with the crossing up here, but we do have issues going on with the crossings down here. So this is where we're going to have to change our inverts. It's just a quick way to get an idea of where you have interferences between your different pipes, and just a really quick way to go ahead and fix pipe crossings once you've created both your sanitary sewer network and your storm network.